Okay, so third and final exercise for tonight, we're gonna work on some wrist stretches. Sorry, my garage is freezing cold. What that is intended to do is to make it easier for you to catch the bar and make it so that your wrists don't hurt after exercising once you start lifting together. So what I want you to do first of the wrist stretches, you're gonna take your hands, you're gonna push them together, and then you're gonna raise your elbows. The more flexible your wrists are, the less this will hurt. If this doesn't hurt at all, congratulations, you get to move on to the next exercise. If this does hurt, do this for like 20 seconds, give it a break, and then go for it again. Goal being that you will eventually make your wrists flexible enough that this doesn't hurt. It might always be a little bit tight when you get started, especially after you've been lifting for a little bit, just because your muscles will start to get sore, and after you go for a run and you get sore in your legs and you stretch the next day, that soreness will also come out of it. So it's going to be a muscle that we're constantly stretching, that we're constantly working with. The next one I want you to work on, take your hand, pull your fingers back, and then just feel that stretch on the inside of your forearm. So the inside of your wrist should feel really good when you do this. I'm sure you guys have done this one before. And then after you've done both of those, if that one is extremely intense, you can go ahead and stay with that, and then eventually we'll move on to something else. But for right now, if you're comfortable with that, you're gonna get on all fours, and then you're gonna take your hands. You can move forwards on them, depending on how that feels. Kind of just rock back and forth. Give your wrists some time to warm up, and then as that gets more and more comfortable, you're gonna take your hands and turn them backwards. Once you have them all the way backwards, this might be enough of a stretch for you. If this is enough of a stretch, just stay here. If you want to keep going, this is a lot of a stretch for me. If you want to keep going, lean back onto your heels. Try and keep your wrists, your hands flat. So for me, that's too much of a stretch. So I'm going to stay right here. And give that maybe 20 seconds, hold it, and then go ahead and release. Do a couple reps of those. Really warm up those wrists, get flexible, get used to using them, get used to working with them, and then it will make our lifting much easier once we get started. So those are the 3 things I want you to do at home. I hope you learned something so far today, and let me know how it goes. I'll talk to you soon.